we're back here at the GSL Codex for our final game today.
Indeed. But before we get into that, Tasteless, we were talking about Snuffleupagus earlier.
Yeah.
Right? And you were saying, you know what they need to do is give him tusks. What really needs to happen is the U.S. government needs to realize that he and his younger sister are the last woolly mammoths. They need to capture them, put them in cages, do research upon them, take their DNA. They need to try to breed them with elephants to get some sort of woolly mammoth hybrid into zoos around the world so that we can all go and look at them while they stand sadly in their cages.
In the back of the cage?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about at the zoo? You're like, look, it's like the hippos.
Some kid has
and they're all like crowded back there like, oh, we don't want anything to do with
Some kid has a
humans.
plastic sword that lights up for $15.99 from the toy shop. He just like rattles it against the bars, and Snuffleupagus is just like,
That's so funny. I know exactly what you're talking about.
$15.99 for that piece of crap, man. That's why I never got any of those. I call them pieces of crap. I actually still want one so badly.
We got to go on a mandate to the zoo sometime soon, Artosis.
Get some of those plastic swords and sword fight.
Yeah.
We can do it in front of the lion den.
I hit you in the eye, and you're like, oh, my eye. And Mom comes and takes them away.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
All right.
Tasteless, this is the perfect map to finish this series on.
Yeah,
Metalopolis.
it really is.
Wow. Excellent. 2-2. Will it be 4 Terrans in the top 4, or will Jelizerg sneaky snake his way in?
Well, right now, Jelizerg's thinking to himself, oh, crap, I actually lost the last 2 games. I was supposed to win this after the first 2 wins that I dominated in. Let's see if he can do it, or if Ryung is going to have the comeback of, well, I want to see the century, but it really just be today's Codex games. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it would be an honest
That'd be
statement,
exactly
too.
what it
I
is.
cannot tell a lie. But I did not chop down that cherry tree. Now, head-to-head here, Ryung, our Terran from the Team Slayers, against the old-school Zerg Gosu Jelizerg here in Seoul, Korea at the GSL Codex. In the bottom starting location on the map Metalopolis, mentored by Slayer's Boxer, we have
Ryung.
Ryung. It's a tough ID to say. Try it yourself. Ryung. Your boat gently down the stream. Whoa. I wrote a book for you on this thing.
What is that at the end?
I don't know.
It's like he signed it and then covered it with hair and crossed it out.
In the center left.
Stay July.
All Tasteless. We already have interesting things occurring. A proxy barracks is being made. There it is. And there's a barracks put up for the Overlord to see. He says, hey, here's a barracks. Charlie's going to look at that and say, that is really late. What's going on? I feel like a question mark in his voice.
I'm guessing that this is going to be a fairly short game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
From
because
the way it's looking.
Well, Jelizerg did sneak in 1 drone after his hatch, which can be making it a lot more difficult. You know, it slows the pool a little bit. And of course, these Marines are going to rally really, really quickly. Jelizerg does have a well-placed Overlord. Here comes another SCV. Marines on the way. Well, the Overlord is actually still in Ryung's base.
All right, here we go. Second SCV is here.
A lot of drones coming out. July is not taking this lightly. He wants a GSL.
And actually, July is taking so many drones off right now. I think right now he's realizing, well, all I have to do is hold this, and I should be in great shape.
Yeah. His hatch is going to finish. His pool has just finished. 4 Zerglings are on the way. The Overlord spots it. Now he knows completely what's going on.
Bunker.
And the drones are coming, Tasteless.
Oh, my God. He's going to get that SCV. I don't know if this was a good idea for Ryung to do this strategy.
Well, you know, he's taking a risk. Jelizerg, he's someone who's been bunker rushed more times than Ryung has played games. It did happen quite often in StarCraft 1 as well, guys.
Jelizerg has been bunker rushed so many times in StarCraft 1 and 2.
Yeah. And Ryung is just going to transition into an expand. ain't no thing. He didn't really lose much, and July Zerg lost a ton of mining time, had to make 10 Zerglings. In fact, he's making 4 more now, which makes me a bit nervous.
You think he's going to counter with mass sling? I mean, he is continuing to make Zerglings, seeing that the rally point for the Marines is actually back at home. The funny thing, though, is he doesn't have gas yet.
He's so low on drones, man. He's at 16 against 20. It's a hard spot to be in, but now he is switching over to drones after those additional lings. Looks like he was just getting them to be super safe.
Sometimes you don't want to just be a sneaky snake, you want to be a safety snake.
Yeah, sometimes you do.
You know what's a funny image? Is a snake on a Segway. It is, isn't it?
He like tries to steer it so it slithers. It doesn't quite work.
Oh my God!
Ooh, I
What
like
is
that.
this weird style?
Can't we all agree, Tasteless, that snakes shouldn't bite people?
Yeah, of course.
I think that's something that the world can hold hands and agree upon.
But snakes can't, because they don't even have hands or toes.
No, dude. They want to bite people. I don't know why.
Not garden snakes.
I've been bitten by garden snakes so many times.
What?
Yeah.
They bite?
Yeah.
Oh, their bite just isn't poisonous.
No, their bite's fine. I've been bitten by them plenty of times, though. I used to always pick them up.
That'd be scary. Pick up a snake and it bites you, you're like, ah!
Well, if you're a wimp, yeah. That'd be really scary.
Well, it's basically the snake bites my bicep, and I just like flex my bicep and break its jaw because I'm just so jacked, Artosis.
Oh, Tasteless.
See how I turn that around?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the style that the Terran is going for here. This is interesting. He's going for
A snake bites my flexed bicep, and then I unflex and suck the snake into my body and become Snake Man. All right, anyways.
Oh my God, this SCV is going to get inside.
Wow, that's a pretty good SCV.
That was close.
Doesn't see a whole lot, but yeah, let's talk about this build some, Tasteless.
This is this really quick sum total triple orbital build.
Yeah, and 2 facts. He is really going to town on it.
Yeah, he's gearing up for the late game.
July Zerg is taking a 3rd base and making insane amounts of drones. Getting that Baneling Nest up just now, starting the Spire. I mean, not the Spire, the layer. Wouldn't that be crazy if you start Spire? I'm like, oh my
Totally
God, how
right.
are you doing all this? And he's looking good, man. He's getting Blue Flame, making a lot of Hellions. And he's going to get super saturated with these 3 commands. He's just rallying his SCVs right out.
And I think it's pretty smart.
55 drones against 31 SCVs. though.
Zerg is not aware of the 3rd orbital, right?
No, he has no idea. And
Nice. Hellion gets inside the main. He's going to get a very good idea of what's going on inside there. Scouting out any tech buildings. Seeing the layer is on the way.
you know, I'm feeling a bit scared right now for Ryung. July Zerg has an insane amount of drones already, 54 against the 33 of Ryung. It's going to take him a while, even with 3 command centers, to catch up to the economy that July really has.
Right now, it looks like the Hellions, you don't normally see this used at this phase of the game, but just being used to scout, not to harass, control creep.
I like that. It's really hard for Zerglings to actually catch them. They do a good job. And, well...
And now that he has just enough, he's going to go ahead and now try to control.
Look at this. He's going to catch those Zerglings. They thought they were going to kill that Hellion. Its friends came. That's why it's important to have friends when you're on a Hellion. They'll stick up for you. Those were my taste lists. If I'm that red Hellion, those were my 4 taste lists.
Oh man, imagine 4 tastelesses.
That'd be crazy.
Tasteless. That would just be crazy.
Say 4 tastelesses with a lisp.
4 tasteless. 4 tasteless.
It's hard, isn't it?
All right, he's moving out here for this actually very interesting timing attack I didn't expect.
There's a Spine Crawler, a lot of Speedlings as well, and some Banes, and everything runs. I do like that decision.
He's going around.
And uh-ohs. Speedling's doing a great job. Blue Flame Aliens coming in. Not a lot of drones at expansion, though.
Pretty bad exchange over here for Ryung, losing all of his Marines to kill 2 drones with his Hellions.
Wow, and 11 mutos on the way. 11 mutos and 11 drones. July Zerg is serious, Tasteless.
Oh, Link's from here
Oh
now,
my
taking
God.
out 3 mules. That is huge.
That is gigantic. And the supply 109 to 88. July Zerg in the lead. More and more drones being created. July Zerg jumps up to 74 drones against 52 SCVs. He's got a ton of mutas, a ton more on the way as well. He is looking invincible. Missile turrets aren't even up. He does not even have missile turrets.
Naked, and this is not good. Losing a few Marines and gets out just in time. Actually, a little bit sloppy to be able to control.
It is, but you know what? As you said, Ryung is naked right now, and July Zerg is the South Pole.
July Zerg is an ice bath right now, Artosis. Hey, yours was better. South Pole, I'll go with that. Look at this. He just can't get the turrets up. Ryung losing so many SCVs.
Yeah, even losing a lot of Marines. It's all right to even lose some mutas at this point because he is doing a huge amount of damage to the economy.
This
Look
is
at that.
a terrible feeling for Terran right now. Oh
1,
my
2, 2.
God.
It doesn't even make sense. See, this guy went Blue Flame Hellion. He's got 2 drone kills. July Zerg makes a handful of mutas, gets 22 in seconds. Well, more and more mutas on the way. Double Evos upgrading as we see. And a 4th base being made across the map. July Zerg's endless mutas being sent in.
And right now we got a lot of mutas out here. This is getting pretty bad, Artosis. By the way, July Zerg, guys, is double expanding at the top center.
Yeah, so smart. You know, just taking a bunch of bases, realizing, hey, guess what you can't do right now? Attack me. And Ryung's like, yes, I can. No, actually, you can. Ryung's like, oh, phooey.
Phooey patooey. Oh my God, more links coming in here. The Blue Flame Aliens will deflect this, but again, there's only 1 turret. Might not be enough for him to repair.
Gotta be careful, can't spend tiny amounts of Marines, or July Zerg will already some. Ooh, gets a muta.
Very nice.
Right now, the supply 147 for July, 114 for his opponent, but supply for July is going to jump way up pretty soon here. July's macro is a little bit off. He has a lot of energy on his queens.
And
he's got over 2K minerals. Yeah, you know, he's spending a lot of his time microing his harassment, which can make up for it. Sometimes you can say, okay, I'm going to let my macro fall off a little bit to do some really critical damage to you, but, you know, he's missing these injects. He can't really produce as many units as he would like. And he's actually not got a lot of leftover larvae right now, which would really help in this situation.
I don't think he should attack in here, actually. Bad idea here by July. I see what he was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, hitting some of those SCVs with the Banelings, but as you can see, Ryung's positioning was just too good. Ryung really needs to spend, July really needs to spend his money.
Yeah, he needs to throw up some more macro
15
hatches.
seconds off from harassing.
You know, that's one trick. You know, you want to keep your queen energy low. You want to hit a lot of injects, but there aren't really any players in the world that do it perfectly yet. It just doesn't really happen that often. Sometimes you'll have a Zerg that's just totally on, someone like Ret that does it. But if you're playing like July Zerg is, you're harassing a lot, add those extra hatcheries near the queens that you're injecting the least that get more energy, normally the ones in your main and natural. Because they've been around longer, they've just worked up more energy over the game. And then you can spend it. And look at this,
Whoa.
July. Interesting choice right there, but it looks like it might be the right one. Moving
Yeah,
a
there's
ton
just
of
too many of
Marines.
them. We're seeing this carnage here as all these Marines are getting mowed down. Brilliant.
More and more Marines do come in, though, and a wild Thor appears. Mutalisks are weak to Thor types, and they faint.
You know, here's the problem. Even though I think July Zerg's harassment is slowed down, he has so much of the base. And by the way, once again, look at the minimap, guys. July Zerg not doing a good job with the creep tumors.
Yeah,
he's
just
got to work on that.
Type of guy that he is, man. 89 drones against 62 SCVs.
And it looks like Terran's about to push.
Well, he's got to do something. This push, though, it's ill-fated, just like the love of Romeo and Juliet.
Wow. Excellent, Artosis. The July Zerg wants this, but has this GSL become his white whale?
It may have, Tasteless. You know what I think is going to happen is Ryung is going to move across the map. Look at this nice drop going off. But it's like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, Tasteless. July Zerg is going to bring it down to the river and shoot it in the head.
However, July Zerg could end up just being, oh, I forgot his name, the guy from Death of a Salesman, Louis.
Oh, I forget
Newman?
his name, too.
I don't know. God, we had a good thing going there.
Yeah, we did. Oh, well. It's over.
Well, lots of banelings here. And, I actually don't know whose army is actually going to be better. But I do like the idea by Jelizer here to go for a counterattack.
Yeah, you can kill a few of his bases, but if he goes down to your base, you're in a lot of trouble, Tasteless. Even these checkerboard depots won't stop all these
Why does he have checkerboard depots? I don't get it.
He likes checkers, obviously. He wanted to say king me, but Jelizer says, no, I'm the king. I'm the king, and I can jump backwards.
And he's destroying everything down here. Most of the Terran army is returned.
Yeah, just leaving enough to take out the bases up there. Good choice by Ryung, but is it enough? Oh!
Whoa!
Those were some
orbital
sick
goes
volleys.
down. That location seems to be safe. So good here.
Yep, and Jelizer gonna roll down that ramp.
And, man, talk about leaving the Terran's base in shambles.
Leaving it in complete disarray.
Oh, we get a little peek under the command center here by our excellent observer.
Thor says, I'm a Thor, LOL. Zerglings can't kill me.
I got a Thor license. Oh my god, that hatchery survived. 64 HP.
What?
Trade Artosis.
If
Like
this was
I
me
said-
playing, I would pause the game and say, no.
No.
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of ultras, Tasteless.
I think we know who's going to win this game, Artosis.
I think so. 182 supply to 109.
He's like, I don't even care. These are Ultralisks.
And those ultras will easily clean this all up. The Siege Tanks never had a shot in hell.
Not even when they were in siege mode did they have a shot in hell.
It was a
Expect
long
GG.
shot, but not a shot in hell,
Nope,
Tasteless.
unfortunately, no.
Even 13 range doesn't reach that far.
No. Well, guys, expect GG anytime soon here.
That's
Good
right,
to see some
Ryung.
classic Ultralisk play here from Jelizer.
Ryung hesitant to leave the game, as he really does want to win the GSL. But as he said, this is his warm-up run. He wants to take the one in October.
That's right. And we look forward to seeing him again here. GG.
Jelizer, with a commanding victory, the God of War has done it. He goes on to the round of 4. Can he make it to the finals, though?
We're going to see.
We will.
It'll be tough.
Can't wait.
Tough still. He's got some very formidable opponents coming up ahead.
Yeah, he really does. Ryung,
Crushing defeat.
even with a huge Band-Aid around his wrist, unable to take out Jelizer.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
He's still young, though. It's interesting to see Jelizer, one of these older players here, still managing to have a lot of success here in esports pro gaming, despite his age.
Slayers, they're young.
They're young.
They're young. Young.
Well, tell you what I'm going to do, Artos. I'm going to go home and go to bed early,
Yeah.
like an old person.
I'm going to go home and
I'm
just
gonna
think
put-
about the things I've seen today.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to put my feet in a nice warm tub of water, all right? I'm going to watch Fox News and get scared, okay? I'm going to take my face off, all my makeup.
Don't be scared. It's not true.
I'm going to email my grandchildren, maybe like one sentence, but it takes me a long time to figure out the computer because I'm an old person.
Oh, I was nervous. I'm like, where is this joke going? I don't
Well,
know. It's
I got to go to bed
email
early.
it into a time capsule.
I'm a little-
you send it from a Yahoo account to a Yahoo account so it doesn't get there for 30
I
years?
got an AOL mail to email my grandchildren.
There
'cause
you
I'm an
go.
old person because I'm going to go to bed like before 10 tonight. And I'm like, oh, thank God Golden Girls is on. And I watched that before I passed out.
Oh, my God. Golden Girls. My grandmother
Golden Girl,
used to
yeah.
watch that when I was a little
It's an
kid.
old person show.
And I was like, even as a little kid, I was like, OMG.
what's going on?
WTF,
And what else is
Nanny?
an old person show? A Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, Murder, She Wrote. Oh, yeah, man. That is an old person show.
I always had a hard time taking this seriously when I was a kid. I'm like, really? Like, she's solving all these crimes, you know?
I don't
This
even remember the
character-
premise. She, wrote about stuff that happened or something.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I believe she was a murder fiction writer, but then she also ended up solving cases because she was a good writer.
Oh, okay.
All right, here are the results of today's matches.
I'm MVP takes out E.G. Huck 3-0. July Zerg from Startail takes out Slayers Ryung 3-2 in an epic clash of titans.
I love you say that. July Zerg.
That's it, man. You got to say it in the right way.
That's right.
So we're gonna have July MVP and Optimus Top. Toptimus.
My name is... Oh, I can't even do it. My voice is still too harsh.
That's all right.
LG.
Don't try it. Yeah, these will all be on Monday, guys. Same time, same place, same guys. We will be there to cast that for you. Cannot wait to see who the finals are going to be. Will it be MVP against Optimus? Will it be July against Optimus? Who knows?
I don't know.
Can Top upset Optimus? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
He might. We'll see. If he goes Siege Shanks and is very slow about it, Optimus still is in love with Marauders. They got him $100,000 so far, and he thinks they can get him even more.
Optimus is in such good shape and with such a Terran-heavy
He is in good shape.
group. I mean, I think he could be the favorite for this tournament. As
it's-
good as MVP
yeah.
is, I still think that.
He got this far with some builds that are kind of like going out of style. I wonder if he's
Yeah.
going to change it up for Top. He
We'll
has
see.
enough time to practice, so. Meh.
So many different ways this game could go, or these finals could end up at. And, July's looked pretty damn good. I did not think that Ryung was going to lose that.
Yeah, no, a
Maybe
lot of
like
us thought
one
you would
game or
win.
something.
But, July Zerg, he's a hard foe to beat for anyone. So, MVP, he's my pick to take the tournament. But we'll see what July Zerg can do against him. Maybe he can pull
Never
it
know.
out and get his first GSL win. And if he does, I bet Nada's going to be like, "Ah!" Just like that. Because they actually have like two of the most championships of anyone in
Yeah.
StarCraft 1. So
They're eager to get that.
there
Check out
is
our-
the finals.
Right. Oh, never mind. Right there.
I'm like reaching through, my hand pops out of Pepsi. I just some nerd like that.
Ah, it's all too real.
All right. So, add us on Twitter. I'm Artosis. He's called me Tasteless.
Add Gomes Twitter. Check out our mobile services.
Thank you for
And
watching.
Participate in the Pepsi contest, please.
We'll be back on Friday. Tomorrow is Team League. Friday is Team League. We'll be on the Friday one. Make sure you check that out. Thursday one as well.
I got to go home early. I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm going to take my dentures out. I'm going to put them in the denture fluid. Okay. I'm going to put my microwavable dinner
Yeah.
in the microwave. I'm going to cook it.
I'm going to go home. Probably have some lentils. Maybe a curry. I'm going to watch an episode of Mad Men and fall asleep.
Mad Men's good. The problem for me is, like, when I watch that show, I just start chain smoking and drinking because it's like what I see the characters doing. I'm like, all right, that's all right, guys. We'll be back on Friday, so join us then, and join us actually at every GSL. I'm Tasteless. With me is Artosis. We're the Casting Archon, and this has been the GSL Codex.